Pass me the rosary ornament, Hannah. There was a young boy that had fallen out of a tree while playing in the late evening, and I, a young nurse, was tending to his wounds with the help of some assistants. You had quite the fall there, little one. You broke your arm and scraped up your face. You are going to need to be careful in this case, I said to him. He simply nodded, still slightly teary-eyed. All right, Douma, you are all fixed up. Be very careful climbing those trees next time, okay? I said to the little boy as I tapped his nose softly. He giggled, which brought me some relief. Oh, Yin, thank you so much for helping my little boy, a young woman said, running into the room where all of us 3 girls were cleaning up our tools. I quickly shot up. Miss Arabachi, of course, this is what we do, I said to her with a smile. Please, let me send you girls home with some dinner and payment. It's the least I can do. I always feel bad for taking money from families, but money is tight at home, and I want my little brothers and sisters to go to school and get educated, instead of having to work much and such at my age. You 3 be safe out there in the dark. Have a good night, Miss Abarachi yelled out as Hana, Imi, and I walked towards the center of our village, where we should soon split off to go back to our own homes. Glad tonight was an easy one, Miyachi stated as she yawned. Her and Hana continued on their conversation as I sensed something, and I felt a pair of eyes on me. Yet, it felt like nothing I'd ever felt before. It was as if my bones had turned to ice. I stopped and looked around, trying to get my eyes to focus in the dark. While the village was slightly lit, I felt it coming from the woods, which was a dark patch. My vision wasn't perfect, so I had to squint. What is it, Yen? Hana asked as they both stopped in their tracks in front of me. Nothing, I stuttered, not wanting to scare them. All right, let's hurry back, Michi began. You know my mom is always talking nonsense about demons. Hana and Michi laughed as I was still lost in fear. As we approached Hana's house, she waved goodbye and made her way inside. My house was next, and Michi lived 2 houses down. She gave me a hug. See you tomorrow, Yin, she said as she walked over to her house and went inside. I stood outside of the doorway, scanning the streets before me, no longer feeling the presence I had felt moments ago, so I shrugged it off. I just need to get some sleep. I walked into the house to find my mother nursing my new baby brother and my father at his desk. He looked to be studying from a book. How is the Abichi boy? Mother asked. He will be good as new in a couple weeks. He just broke his arm, I explained to her. Poor thing, she muttered under her breath. I walked over to my father, who greeted me with a smile. I handed him the money that I had just earned from my job. I always gave what I earned to him. With Mother still nursing, she couldn't work just yet, so we were poorer than normal. Oh, sweetie, you're such a hard worker, he said as he stood up, taking me into an embrace. Thank you for all the help. As he pulled away, he looked at the money, counting it. Here, he stated, as he began to fold it up half of it and handed it to me. Why don't you keep this for yourself and buy yourself something you like? The festivals are coming up soon, and you deserve it. I didn't mind giving everything I earned to them. They loved me unconditionally and raised me to be hardworking and smart. If it weren't for my father teaching me all about the human body and how to heal it, I wouldn't be helping anyone at all. Are you sure? I asked surprisingly. Yes, sweetie. Take it. He forced the money softly into my hands and ruffled up my hair. Mother looked tired and Father looked always so busy. So when she was done nursing, I walked over and took the baby from her. Go have a break, Mom. I'll put baby Kyoto to sleep. She looked at me with a warm expression. Thank you so much. She gave me a kiss on the cheek and went about her business. I burped baby Kyoto and slowly rocked him to sleep, making myself quite tired in the process. Slowly I got up and took him to his crib to sleep. I went to check on my other siblings, which were all sleeping peacefully. I was the oldest at 20. I had a little brother who was 11, Tachi, 2 twin sisters, Kaneka and Kurika, who were both 8, and the baby, Keito. My little siblings gave my life meaning. They were everything to me, and I wanted to watch them grow big and strong and healthy. I wanted to give them a world. Kaneka had woken up and seen me in the doorway. "Sister!" she yelled out, which made Tachi stir in his sleep. "Shh!" I quietly motioned and tiptoed over to her and gave her a kiss on the forehead. It made her happy. I sat on top of her futon and slowly caressed her hair out of her face and watched her drift back into calm sleep. I then exited the room to go get some sleep myself. As I rolled over to get comfortable in my futon, I re-encountered the chilling feeling from earlier. Was it a demon? No. Why would I think that demons don't exist? Yin, I thought to myself. Calm down. It was nothing. After clearing my head, I was able to fall asleep. But little did I know that would be the last time I'd ever laid my head down in that room. I'm back! And well, the votes has spoken. You guys wanted Douma, so here we are. We have Douma! But anyways, I do want to say that all the names in these chapters, I am going to butcher. I mean butcher. You're gonna get the same person, but different names. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm so sorry for the long wait. I just wanted some me time, okay? But anyways, I hope you guys loved this story, and there will be more. But anyways, I hope you guys loved it all so much. Bye! Mwah!